Hello, I'm Barry Winbolt, and this is Tinycast. This is about transparent communication and why couples need it. That is to say, if they so choose. Transparent communication is a way of describing clear and honest communications, and that requires self-awareness and honesty first and foremost. It's an essential way of building safety and strengthening bonds in a relationship. Clear communication is essential for building safety and strengthening bonds in a relationship. There should also be a commitment to honesty, and you should both have the courage to discuss difficult topics. It doesn't mean being brutal, by the way. Kindness and compassion, understanding, all of these are very important as well. Now, why do I mention it now? Well, I had a question a couple of days ago that came in, and thank you very much, by the way, if you've sent a question in. I never name the person who sent it in, but I really appreciate the contributions because it helps keep me on track and in tune with what people are looking for out there. So as I say, coming back to transparent communication, it builds a stronger relationship. Now, if you're in a committed relationship, you know there are black spots. You know there are things you just can't fully discuss or resolve between you. And that's fine, because they'll always be there. There'll always be something like that, some sensitive issues, some hot spots. And the longer the relationship goes on, hopefully the more you work through them. But it does happen that sometimes people just bury them, and that's okay too, and they don't have to come back to them if they're not causing a problem. But if they are causing a problem, then they need to be dealt with. Or if one partner feels that they really need to resolve this rather than just pretending it's not an issue, then that is important too. So don't ignore those little hot spots and those troublesome, what shall I say, issues that crop up. By the way, John Gottman, an American psychologist, researched this for many, many years. Over 40 years his study's been going. And he reckons that 68% of what couples argue about have no resolution. You know, what is the right time to put the kids to bed? What is the right diet? What is the right amount of alcohol, or how often to have sex, or whether you leave the toilet seat up or down? You know, these are no rights and wrongs. These have to be compromised on and discussed, and you have to work out your own kind of new rule book, if that's the right word, or your own guidance within your relationship. But coming back to transparent communication, clear and honest communications, the transparency of sharing thoughts, feelings and intentions openly and honestly really go to the heart of this. And authenticity means showing your real self without any facade or pretense. Vulnerability fosters intimacy and strengthens bonds. And listening well, active listening with an open mind and heart, non-judgmentally. I prefer non-judgmental listening, or non-defensive listening, because I think that describes the process much better. Don't be ready all the time to argue or bat the issue back to the other person, or cross-complain. Cross-complaining is when one partner mentions something and the other partner comes up with a counter-complaint, like, you always leave the toilet seat up. Will you leave the towels on the floor? You know, those two things are not related, and there's no progress with that sort of conversation. So honest sharing dispels misunderstanding and prevents resentment. And by the way, there's a fuller article in this on my blog. There's a link in the notes. Validation and support is very important in relationships. Two-way transparency encourages mutual openness, and self-reflection and your self-awareness helps you understand the communication barriers. This has been Tinycast. I'm Barry Winbolt. If you found this interesting, please like, share or comment. You'll find more on this topic on my blog at barrywinbolt.com, and if you have a question or a topic you'd like me to cover, you can contact me via the link in the description. Have a great day. All the best. Bye for now.